It's Eastwood this time! Oh, what a goal! Freddie Eastwood has given Southend the lead with a goal that any Manchester United player would be proud to score. Put it, we know he's a goal poacher, Freddie Eastwood, but...
Pues lo que acaban de ver es un gol de Freddie Eastwood contra Manchester United que fue aquí en 2006. Southend United ese día eliminó a Manchester United. El Manchester United de Sir Alex Ferguson y Cristiano Ronaldo jugó aquí. Para Southend United era una buena época. Recién había subido a the Championship, la segunda división del fútbol inglés. Ahora, en 2023, la situación está un poco diferente. Ahora, Southend se encuentra en the National League, el quinto nivel del fútbol inglés, y está en una situación económica muy grave y existe un peligro real de que desaparezca del mapa del fútbol inglés. Para mí, personalmente, eso sería una situación muy triste. Yo, de hecho, fui a mi primer partido de fútbol. Estuve en esa grada que ahí ven enfrente y vi Southend jugar contra West Bromwich Albion en lo que hoy en día se llama the Championship, el segundo nivel del fútbol inglés. Yo no soy hincha de Southend, pero sí que crecí en esta zona, y para mí y para todos los que están aquí están unos 120 aficionados del Southend limpiando y arreglando el estadio para que esté listo para la temporada que empieza en menos de una semana, y se encuentra en esa situación debido a los graves problemas económicos en que se encuentra. En este vídeo vamos a conocer un poco el club y vamos a hablar con la afición para ver su opinión de su situación.
Obviously the club's going through an extremely difficult period in its history. We have a lot of financial problems. Things aren't getting done around the stadium. If you just look around, you can see, just standing here, that there's a lot of in really bad state of repair. The stadium's not been cleaned since the end of last season, so we've come together as a fan base to try and do our bit, to try and get us to a point where we can actually start the season.
Yeah, because the season is just 6 days away, isn't it? How has it got to this situation that we're 6 days away from the new season and the stadium isn't ready?
I think it comes down to the chairman, greed, lack of investment in the stadium, in the squad, in the club itself, and regular late payments to staff. I mean, staff I think have now only just been paid, but it's taken 4 months for them to wait for that payment. It's just gone on for far too long, with regular dates with the HMRC, winding up petitions, and eventually it's just fallen on to the state it is today.
Yeah, basically if we don't do it, there's no safety certificate at the moment, no one can't come and watch us play.
Is it our responsibility to do it? Maybe not. We just feel we collectively we want a better place for everyone to come to, hopefully next Saturday watch a game.
And how has it got to this situation? Is it that the club can't afford to pay any staff to clean the place? Is that the situation?
It's got a lot to do with it. Yeah. They struggle to pay anything, don't they, at the moment?
The reality is a lot of us don't really know what's going on.
Right.
That's probably the key driver of the anxiety amongst fans, and possibly why a lot of them have come together today is they're just doing anything that they can. Yeah. Because the reality is none of us really know what's going on.
And how has it been the last 5 years supporting Southend United?
Every time you think it can't get any worse, it does.
I mean, we've been under an embargo, nearly a year?
Nearly a year.
You can't do it. We've got a fantastic management team.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And they're doing amazingly with nothing. They can't sign players at the moment. If the embargo won't go until we place the tax.
Right.
You know that the training ground didn't have any walls, did you hear about
I didn't hear about that, no.
So they couldn't share or use the toilets at the training ground. The players.
Wow. Is that because they haven't paid the bill?
Paid the rules.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Every single day doing something more fast.
We need a fresh start.
Yeah. Right.
That's the point we're at. Because it's got to the point where we can't continue as we are. You know,
Minimum players, sort of 16, and unable to bring anyone in. Couldn't even really cancel 2 pre-season friendlies against part-time football clubs. Because we wasn't able to do the squad.
I mean, the problem with Ryan is a Cadnabound and a maverick, so he doesn't play by everybody's rules. But the problem is, he's a property developer, which is why the trust was founded all those years ago, because there's a conflict between being property developer and being football club chairman. I mean, he's tried, in fairness, to balance that.
Chairman out have nothing to do with the club whatsoever. For me personally, I think all the time that chairman's got a hold on or a grasp of this club, it's going to be where it is still. You know, let's talk about him asking for investment. I think even with investment, if he's still got a hand on this club, nothing's going to change. It's not going to change. We need to get rid of him from all ties from the club totally.
It doesn't do anything for your mental health. You consistently look at the media and social media for rumours and hearsay as to what's going on. So we could be.
I'm 50, but I've been supporting Southend for 43 years. My dad, we lost my dad in November, he was age 80, so he was a fan for 70 years. My mum has a season ticket with me over there, my son has a season ticket over there. It's well, actually my t-shirt says it. It's in our blood, it's in our team, so the whole situation is absolutely devastating. And we are a really, really passionate fan base, as I said before. We travel in good numbers, we get good dates here as well. So it is just tough, we shouldn't be where we are. You know, we're a decent sized club. So it's heartbreaking, it's affecting people's mental health. Because I mean, every day we're checking on Twitter, aren't we?
You're constantly refreshing Twitter literally I'm getting up. Is there any news? There's just no news coming from the hierarchy of it's just what's going on. So you're looking on Twitter, there's rumour mills just going absolutely out of control. You don't know, is this story real? Is this going to happen? And then you get a little bit of faith. You think, oh, actually, the wheels are in motion. Something that a bit of hope, and then that's just taken away from you. And I was like, the club it's not a Premier League club, but it's a local club. You know, everyone in Southend we get 6,000+ at home contenders. You know, in the long league, but. For a lot of people, it's an escape. For me, it's an escape on a Saturday.
Absolutely.
You know, you used to come in, and I've got I sit here on my own, but I sit around people, I get to know people. You know, it's a community, and a lot of people, it's their day out. It might be their only time to, socialise with other people, and we're on the cusp of literally of having that taken away from us. It's absolutely heartbreaking.
It doesn't matter who you support, whether you're a Man United fan, a Madrid fan. It doesn't matter. When it's your club, it's your club.
Even if you're from Southend and you don't really care that much about football, I think you will acknowledge that this is a very important part of the fabric of the whole town. But whether it exists or not, what it does for the community, what it does for employment, what it does for the businesses around you will probably acknowledge that it's a bad thing if it doesn't exist. Like I say, even if you couldn't give two hoots about football.
El club en teoría tiene planes de construir un estadio nuevo con una capacidad de unos 17.000 espectadores. En la página web del club hablan de la construcción del estadio nuevo como si fuera algo que van a hacer. El club tiene una deuda de unos 270.000 libras a la hacienda, no había pagado a sus empleados durante 3 meses, el dueño del club tiene planes de venderlo, el club consiguió un permiso de obra para construir el estadio en 2008 y hasta el momento ni siquiera han puesto el primer ladrillo porque no tienen la plata. Les pregunté a los hinchas qué piensan de ese tema.
And again, I don't know if this is true because it's rumours, is that the new stadium is likely to happen now. And actually, if you speak to probably a majority of the fan base, they would also they're happy to stay here. And actually, we were just talking about you could redevelop this stand, you could redevelop that stand, you could put a new roof and improve that. There are things you could do to the current ground, which other clubs do, without having to move and build this, this new super stadium, which really we don't need.
Rather the focus be put on the team, investment within the team, with what we currently got, be sustainable on the pitch, and then let's see where we go from there.
One of the first, my dad reminds me of this, but one of the first things we remember when his first games was being given leaflets about Peligro. Town where that's been a topic of conversation.
You've got to be 30 years old. 30 years. We were young then.
El día después del domingo, cuando la hinchada fue al estadio para hacer la limpieza y el mantenimiento, el ayuntamiento le otorgó al club un certificado de seguridad y eso les da permiso a jugar sus partidos locales en su estadio Rutsol y por tanto, este fin de semana que viene, Southend United podrá comenzar la temporada jugando en casa contra Oldham Athletic. Una buena noticia para el club en estos tiempos oscuros de su historia. Southend United fue establecido en el año 1906 y ha jugado en su estadio Roots Hall desde 1955. Nunca ha jugado en la Premier League, pero como pueden ver en este gráfico, ha jugado muchos años en la segunda división del fútbol inglés. Quizás el jugador más conocido de perfil más alto de la historia de Southend United sería Stan Collymore, que después jugó en la Premier League con Nottingham Forest, con Liverpool, con la selección de Inglaterra y durante un tiempo muy corto jugó en España con Real Oviedo. Entrenadores conocidos incluyen Bobby Moore, que era el capitán de la selección inglesa cuando ganamos el Mundial en 66, y también Sol Campbell también ha sido entrenador. Southend es una ciudad que se encuentra a unos 70 kilómetros al este de Londres. Está en la desembocadura del río Támesis. Es conocido por tener un aeropuerto internacional, por su paseo marítimo y por tener el muelle más largo del mundo. Esta época es una época muy oscura para Southend United. Su afición está desesperada y necesita todo el apoyo que puede obtener. Así que si estás en Londres y te apetece conocer un club antiguo, una afición verdadera, una afición auténtica, haz un pequeño viaje a la ciudad de Southend, conoce el muelle más largo del mundo y apoya a este club en su lucha.